Alrighty, so we are going off to our next segment, campaign setup. We're going to make sure we're opening a Google Ads account correctly. We're going to go to Google Ads, open an account, make sure you have your correct email address in there. You don't want the wrong address in there. And then we're just going to name our account. So name if you're an agent, so State Farm agents, you would do like your name and then a State Farm, or if you're a Geico agent, etc. All these other things, you would put your brand name and then your name, or your name first and then your brand name. But if you're just a brokerage, so I would just do like whatever GA Insurance. So this is like, for example, for a brokerage. Type Google Ads account, not a smart campaign account. It's not what you need. It's very simplistic and doesn't have a lot of options. Google Ads account. So we're in the United States. So we're going to need LA time because we're in Las Vegas. Invite user. If you have any other PPC manager or anyone else to take a look at this, this is where you would put them in there as. Or you would, there's another section, but you could easily do it here. Do the validation here. Let's go ahead and save and continue. We're going to prompt you into billing. Make sure to add your business credit card or your whatever credit card you want to do. I'm just going to go ahead and click cancel on the billing because this is just an example here. And then we're going to go back. Okay, so here we have our account, GA Insurance, I don't know, Google Analytics Insurance, whatever it is, just a made-up account name. So here we have our basic dashboard. Now, Google does change their dashboards every couple of years, so hopefully by the time you see this, it's not super outdated, but it should generally be the same in terms of logic. So overview, insights, campaigns, settings, change history. So overview is where you will see your basic, everything. You will see clicks, impressions, etc. Insights is what Google would give you in terms of tips and tricks on how to improve your campaigns. And then you have your campaigns, just like we talked about, competitors, product, etc. Settings, these are campaign settings. So say, we'll go into them shortly. Change history is once you actually do anything in the account, it's all documented. So you can actually see, if you're the company you hire to do this stuff actually did stuff, you would see it in change history, or if you would know whoever changed the budget or a certain bid or whatever it is, it would be in this report right here called change history. You have your locations report. So this would show you, you would run ads in your specific city. This locations report would show you, where your ads actually appeared and, where you can edit them, exclude certain locations, etc. We're not going to go into experiments. We're not going to go into this other stuff. So we're going to create a campaign. Click the plus icon, new campaign, and we're going to create a nice little competitor campaign first. Okay, so we're not going to choose an objective. We're going to create one without an objective, and we're going to go for search only, not display, not performance max, not all this upsell stuff from Google, just search only, because we know that's the highest ROI channel for insurance. We're not going to put anything here. Campaign name, we're just going to do GA Insurance. What are we going to do? Competitor. Okay. Okay. We want to focus on, so this is bidding. We're going to cover this later. Just click yes. Doesn't really matter right now. We're going to fix this stuff anyway. So we're not going to go all countries. We're going to go United States, and specifically, I live in Las Vegas. So we are going to target a specific location, enter location here, Las Vegas. If you would have any specific zip codes that you know are selling best within your city or area, this is the time to put it in. You could always look at your CRM and your top clients, where the zip codes are from, and go ahead and enter this zip code specifically here. Another quick tip for the location is to actually add a radius and not an actual location itself, right? Because usually that's what works best for insurance agents specifically. So 10 to 20 miles. It really depends. For this, it depends if you're in a rural area or a city. So I'm in Las Vegas, so that's more of a city. So I could do, Las Vegas or specifically 20 miles from my office. So your office. You would go ahead and put the address here, whatever address you're from. I'll just do like an example here. This is like a street here. So boom, and then you would do a radius here. You would add that here. That would be 20 miles. And then you could also add specific zip codes, which are top converting. So an example is 89117, target, etc., etc., etc. So you don't need to do that in the beginning. You could also look at your sales data, add that in, or tell your marketing consultant to actually add it in later on. What else? English. Okay, so languages. English. This would, if you're going for Spanish or any, if you want to go for any other languages or any other communities here in America, you could always add Vietnamese and all this other stuff and go ahead and grab your keywords, put them through Google Translate. That's a quick way of kind of converting these keywords, putting it in. Or you could just do keyword research within Keyword Planner for Vietnamese, for example. If you are an agent that's kind of targeting a specific community, that's a great idea. But English would be, the basic here. Audience segments, we're not going to touch at all. We're going to leave it observation. I'm going to click next. Sorry, my internet is a little bit slow today. Okay, and here we have our first ad group. We're going to call this competitor or whatever, auto, specifically auto, right? Because we're searching for a competitor in auto insurance. Auto insurance. I'm sorry, we're not searching. We're going to create an ad group for auto insurance. Okay. Okay. So auto insurance, this would prompt in the keyword planner. You already did this before. You could do this here, and then we could go ahead and look into our keywords that we downloaded before, or you could go ahead and add your competitors here. Okay, so here are my keywords that I want to go for in terms of auto quote. There they are. We're just going to target Las Vegas, Geico, car insurance, etc. Now, a quick tip. So this would be on broad, okay? This is kind of how Google gets you in terms of spending more when you don't need to. Broad match means basically once you actually put in Geico quote as a keyword, any other keyword that Google thinks Geico quote has to do with or is related is going to pop up your ad, and then you're going to get irrelevant clicks, and then you're going to get pissed off. So what you're going to do is you're either going to put it in phrase match or exact match. Okay, specifically for insurance, the insurance industry, we're going to go for exact match because the keywords are pricey, and we don't want to get this wrong. Okay, it's not like a $1 per click or 50 cents per click like in e-commerce or other industries. So what we're going to do is we're going to search something called a keyword wrapper. Okay, and here you could click the second one. There's a bunch of free tools. We're going to grab our keywords that we got from Excel, and we're going to use this keyword wrapper to actually wrap our keywords. We're going to paste. We're going to click wrap. We're going to grab the exact match. Okay, those little brackets here that cover the keywords. Okay, so here we have our exact match copied. We're going to go to campaign. We're going to make sure to paste it correctly. So this would prompt in Geico quote. Now, exact match means that whenever someone searches your exact keyword, it's going to appear exactly the way it is. So someone would search Geico quote, I don't know, Denver, whatever it is after the quote, after this text right here, your ad would not show up because you actually have it for exactly or exact Geico quote or Geico car insurance, etc. Now, that used to be the case within Google, but currently in 2023, a lot of exact match is actually kind of like phrase match. So we're going to go into negative keywords later on and how to actually exclude irrelevant keywords once you actually start your campaign, okay? Very important to actually put in an exact match or phrase match if you're a little more riskier and you want to get additional impressions and clicks. But I would definitely recommend exact match for the insurance industry. Now we're going to prompt into actually creating the ads. Okay, so I'm just going to put example.com here just for our sake. Now headline. We're going to actually put some headlines here. A good example of this, let me just grab some text. Okay, so we're going to use a tool called Bard. It's by Google's Chat GPT, or if you have a content team, they could always write content for you. But I'm just for this example, I'm just going to create like a quick ad for you guys. Create a dynamic search ad for insurance quote auto in Las Vegas. Ad in unique selling points and call to actions. So unique selling points means, all the stuff that sets you apart from your competitors, and call to actions is what you actually tell the user to do, like call now, etc. So let's just grab some examples here. All right, I like it. So get auto insurance quote in Las Vegas. Boom. Oh, that's too long. We're going to tell them to keep it. Okay, we need give me 5 headlines and 5 descriptions. Keep the headlines under 30 count. Okay. Boom. Still a little long, so we're just going to shorten this up. Get an auto quote. We don't need insurance because we know it's an auto quote. Compare quotes. Compare. We're just going to fix the stuff here. Auto quotes. Las Vegas. Etc. Save money. All this other stuff. Now, very important to kind of keep in mind that if you are a State Farm agent or a Geico agent, you might have compliance issues here. Just to make sure you actually look into what is compliant for your company and what is not. You don't want to get in trouble here. Just make sure to talk to your marketing department, have them send you what is permittable to actually put on these ads. So a lot of the times, for example, State Farm will just have their own specific text you could put in there and then just your name. So that's for State Farm agents. Geico agents, I'm not even sure if they have if it is compliant or not. But check with your company before you do this. And also, make sure to actually put in some competitive stuff here. So percentages, discounts, 40% off, 20% off, whatever you could do. Actual pricing in terms of dollar amount, that always helps out. In terms of actually people engaging with your ad, people usually engage with ads that have dollar signs or percentage signs. So nobody really reads too much. They just look at numbers and percentages, and that's pretty much it. And then they decide to click or not. So that's kind of a quick tip of how to create your ads. You could use AI to do it. You could you tell your company to actually send you ads if you have a marketing department, or you could go ahead and create your own ads using unique selling point, call to actions, and make sure you add some dollar signs and percentages in there. And yes, hopefully that was helpful. And off to the next segment.